What's going on, guys? Welcome back to review and discussion for UnOrdinary episode 304? 304. I'll remember the episode count one day again. Anyway, first things first, this episode was decent. Can't really complain, honestly. It does the job well of, following up a fight and everything, and kind of wrapping up this part of the story. Well, not really wrapping up this part of the story, but like this quick little interlude with Remy, Blyke, and Ison's vigilante stunt with Kuyo. So, yeah. So, first things first, Caden shows up to help. And when he sees the number that there's 4 of them all in total, he tells them he can only take the 2 of them. And Ison tells him to prioritize Remy and Blyke, saying that he'll figure something out for his own injuries. He might be calling up Elaine. I'm sure that within the next episode or 2, we'll probably see how Ison takes care of his injuries or what can possibly happen with that. Anyway, so when Kuyo demands an explanation from Caden though as to what's going on, or that tells him like he needs to explain what's going on later, Kuyo says that he will and teleports to Doc. Ison then asks Kuyo if he has the videos backed up somewhere, to which Kuyo says that of course he does, because it's not the first time he's had a phone be destroyed, and Kuyo is a true pro. So that was really cool to see, honestly, and I'm excited to see maybe there'll be some kind of journalist, journalist connection between Ison and Kuyo. Maybe there'll be talk about how should we follow this? Like, what should we do? La, 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 la. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. So, at Doc's apartment, we run into none other than Sarah. She's here, like a few of us called in the chat. So, yeah, we're running into her, kind of soon after. I was about to say her and John's breakup, but they didn't break up. It's not that. Anyway, so yeah, she's staying with Doc until she can find a place to stay. So, and she's getting ready for bed. But when she walks out of the bathroom into the living room, she sees Caden teleport with Remy and Blyke asking for help. Sarah then yells for Doc and Layla to wake up and help. And yeah, of course Doc's not too happy to be woken up in the middle of the night. And Layla is also fairly groggy after everything too. So when Doc sees them, he's immediately like, God damn it, more of them. But we know that Doc cares about people. We know that Doc cares about his students. So, yeah. So he goes to prepare what he needs to fix them up, and Layla freezes their injuries to sustain them. One thing I did notice about this, though, is that they aren't grayed out like they are normally when Sarah freezes people or when Sarah freezes her injuries. Their color remains, and I thought that was really interesting. Sarah, however, notices something on Remy's person and takes it out, and we see that Remy has the amplifiers that she got from Brims during episode 301. Shoutouts to Solo for pointing that out to me. I was wondering how she got a hold of them and if they could be the amplifiers, and Solo then pointed out, yeah, they are. This is because Kuyo was recording that and Remy was holding on to him. So, in the morning, Blyke wakes up first in bed with Remy, and he realizes that, and he's trying to figure out what's going on and where they are. He realizes that Remy is sleeping on her injured side, and then Remy wakes up from a nightmare of seeing Blyke fall off the roof, like when Fury threw them off. And she activates her ability to try and do something, and she rushes awake. But she realizes they're in a room. And when she notices that Blyke is with her, they try to figure out where they are, and that's when Sarah shows up, honestly. And she tells them that they're at Doc's and breaks down her situation for them. And like I said during the reaction, it is quick, but I don't really see the point in breaking down the recap again, a recap of Sarah's situation, especially so soon after it happened. But yeah, so that was kind of weird, but overall, it's fine. It's fine. So they then talk about the encounter with Brims and Fury, and Remy mentions that Blyke says that he feels like he dragged them down. Maybe we'll get some training for Blyke soon, so he can get, to a higher level than just base high tier. But Remy talks about how she shouldn't have jumped in like that. Once again, like I said in the reaction, we've seen Blyke reflect on himself though, so we know that what he's capable of. Remy reflecting on her actions once again was like, okay, good job, Remy. So, but she does mention how she felt so angry seeing Ray's ability be used for murder, to which Sarah realizes and mentions that they successfully converted lightning, mentioning to them that she saw it on one of the files that she read at the Next Gen facility. Blyke then mentions it reminded them of how John's ability works, to which Sarah mentions Jane being the source of their conversion, and she's now certain that it's John's mom. Now, like I said, this was pretty weird, honestly. I feel like I still feel like, why didn't you say that to John or anything at all? She really just kind of brushed off John brushing off the possibility, and that kind of annoys me a bit. And that's basically the episode, honestly. Like, maybe I'm just missing something, but there's not too much to unpack in this episode, honestly. And yeah, like I said, the episode does a good job of like following up, but it's just kind of decent, honestly. So yeah, I'd say this episode was a 6.5, honestly. That's about it. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think about it down below in the comments. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow for or tonight when you guys are getting this. See you guys for episode 305. So as always, see you, Space Cowboy.